Mayor Steinberg and the city council, I'm embarrassed for you guys. You guys are embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you as a man that you get up and you get, your feelings hurt and you walk the city council out as an insult to the city for a timeout. You should not be holding that position. Start being a man and toughen up a little bit. I find it really ironic that when I was there and tried to speak in front of the city council, you got up, what, 3 times and moved the city council out because you got your feelings hurt? Guess what? Grow the hell up, okay? Grow a pair. Let me explain something to you really quick. The reality is, CARE was there because they wanted you to do a ceasefire, which is the right thing to do. Fun to find out, Sacramento giving $7 million to the Israelis. Why are we giving money to the Israelis in Sacramento? Now, I want to know if it was human aid. I mean, I don't know. The reality is, why did you give $7 million to them? And guess what? It shouldn't even matter that. The right thing to do is saying, guess what? We don't stand behind this. It's against, it's against our morals. Every Bible says we don't murder. You know what? That's murder. I find it very ironic, though. Think about this. At the beginning of your very meeting, you said, we want to thank the indigenous people, the Indians of this area. Do you understand that? The Indians of this area that we pushed out. So we came in and we pushed them out. Do you realize what the Palestinians are, Mr. Mayor? Do your little history lesson. 100 years ago, when the British came in, they brought the Jewish over here to escape the Nazis. Guess who was there first? The Palestinians. They were the Indians. Do you understand the Israelis pushing them out and the Jewish pushing them out? Guess what? They're the Indians. How ironic and how hypocritical it is that in the beginning of your meeting, you go and you give thanks to the indigenous people that we actually pushed out of California, the Indians. And yet right now over the Palestinian area, the Palestinians were the Indians. And you're supporting pushing them out. You thank them, California, the indigenous, and in hindsight, even though we're the ones that pushed them out, right? And yet right now it's happening right in front of your face, and you're supporting the people that we shouldn't have been in the past. We're not learning from the past. The Palestinians basically are what? The Indians. Do you not get that? Google something real quick. 100 years ago, how the Palestinians ended up losing their land. They were the Indians. Let that sink in for a little bit, okay? But just think that in. But even further than that, children are being killed. Innocent people are being killed. How can you support that? The reality is you shouldn't be able to support that. Our country should know that. We should not be supporting that. The reality is why do I name my ministry Blue Jew Ministries? The reality is if you believe in Jesus, Jesus was a Jew, you are a Jew too. Not that you're Jewish, that you are a Jew too. If you believe in Jesus, Jesus was a Jew, you are a Jew too. Jews do not kill Jews. Do you understand how simple that is? You can be a Jewish Jew, you can be a Mormon Jew, you can be a Palestinian Jew, an Arabic Jew, a Muslim Jew, American Jew. The reality is if you believe in Jesus, Jesus was a Jew, you are a Jew too. God bless you, because when you go home homeless like night, guess what? Those people are telling you that they're losing on average one relative a day. I marched with them the Sunday before because it was the right thing to do. A ceasefire should be a no-brainer, not something you get up and walk out and disregard them and everybody else in that audience. The reality is you're an embarrassment being a man and a politician. Grow up and grow a pair. Somebody has to tell it to you. You know what? You guys react to people with signs because you get offended and you come back with these signs about, oh, we don't want, grow up. If you respond to people and say, guess what? They're going to keep on doing it for you. Don't get up and walk out of council meeting. That's not you're not representing the people you're elected to taking care of. You're being a pussy. Okay? The reality is you're not being a man. Man up and be a mayor and do your job. I'm sorry to tell you that, but somebody has to tell you that. Sometimes I'm not politically correct because sometimes, guess what? We're too politically correct. We actually made you guys think you were correct. You are not correct. We were being nice when we were being politically correct. We enabled you instead of empowering you. Now we need to actually be truthful with you. Grow up and do your jobs. You have no experience being poor. You have no experience being homeless. Some of you have no experience being parents. Guess what? That's why you have a problem. Everybody else sees it as corruption. It's an inexperience. If you have no experience, then find somebody who's experienced to do it. Somebody raise their hand and say, I will take responsibility for my actions. I will be the one. I am the parent. I am the one in charge. If you're not willing to do it, I will be. Somebody needs to be able to do that. Somebody needs to do it, and they're not doing that. You guys are deferring, and you have these emails that engage at City of Sacramento. Make it Daryl Steinberg or Daryl at whatever. You know what? Mine's always been Bruce at BlueJewHope.com. It used to be Bruce at BruceLayton.com until I lost out from being homeless, okay, ironically. But the reality is my email goes to me. As a representative, your email needs to go to you. Because guess what? It's your job. Get it done.